In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hey, good morning, everyone. We have choppy waters out there on this Veterans Day. Thank you all for your service, veterans. Happy Veterans Day to you. I had to make sure I could say that. I know sometimes that people say Happy Memorial Day, and that doesn't really jive. It doesn't work for me. So happy Veterans Day to you. We celebrate you on this day and hope that you have a good one out there. Okay, so it looks like it would be a terrible day if you'd taken your Veterans Day and were like, I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to go out on that bridge. I'm going to wave at Nick. No, we have southerly winds coming in now. Already pumping up and gusting to about 15, 20 miles per hour. So that's putting some white caps out there. We have clear skies here in Alexandria. Beautiful day. Beautiful start if you like the cold stuff. If you don't like the cold stuff, we've got warm stuff coming for you. Don't worry. There is your freeze warning in effect. You know what? I've got to go in and fix that because it just keeps pixel querying that and it shows up that freeze warning. But we do have still some snow up in the northern Indiana. They saw a ton. Some heavy snow up in the Great Lakes up there into New York and Pennsylvania, and rain pushing toward Canada. So there's your warm air coming up into Nova Scotia and the big cold dump coming down behind it. Down here, not much going on. It's all about the temps. We're up to 43. That just updated from, I believe, 37, 38 over in Faraday and 45 down in Lafayette. It's cool, but warming quickly. We're going to warm up very quickly with southerly winds in place today, and we're going to start to not really see deep moisture come in, but we're going to start to see that pattern shift. Now, there's a lot of uncertainty in this forecast. I will just be straight up with you. That stuff for the weekend, it looks like it's continuing to push further out, and I'm going to go in and show you some details on that and everything. But for right now, we're looking at southerly winds returning. That means we're going to see warmer air pushing in. For today, we get up in the 60s, so you can still get away with the light jacket out there if you'd like. And I don't think we're going to see any severe weather countrywide, so a good day to be on the roadways if you're taking a random Veterans Day trip out to Dallas. The weather should cooperate with you. So, GFS Futurecast. This is what we've been watching, and this has been inconsistent. This is one model. I'm going to show you the ensembles, and I can only do that through Tropical Tidbits right now, so I'm going to have to pull that up in a second. But let's go through this. So the GFS model, remember we were talking about maybe some rain on Saturday or Sunday. Will it be Saturday or Sunday, or will it be neither? Because it possibly could be that this system kind of lags behind, and we see the showers and storms not arrive until even Monday. Some models are individual runs are saying Monday night into early Tuesday. Then it could kind of string out over there. Here, I'm going to go and show you. And again, I use the Jetstream stuff. Whoop, that's just me right there. Okay, so I use the Jetstream stuff. That was just me, like the back end, what I see on the comments and stuff. So, okay, I'm going to take you through this. This is weather nerd time once again. I know some of you like that. So you see that big ball out here? This is that storm system on Saturday that's kind of cutting off from the main flow. So there you go. There's your main jet stream flow right there. This thing kind of pinches off, and when that happens, all bets are off on timing. So as this slowly works toward the east, yes, we still get the showers and storms to come in here sometime, probably around late Monday. And then beyond that, I go to the ensemble because we don't like individual runs when we get past about 5 days. But the general idea here is that we're going to see a trough out in the southwestern United States. That is going to produce a southwesterly flow. You can see those barbs on the wind. That's all coming in from the southwest. And this, I'm going to go right out through 16 days here. That southwesterly flow just kind of hangs out overhead. So that means a stormy pattern. That doesn't mean I can give you specifics on what's exactly going to happen, but that means that we are going to see a stormy pattern in place. And yeah, I got everything set back now. Okay, so I still think next week looks really pretty bumpy off and on, and we could see a pretty significant storm system by the middle of the week. But through Monday, we're looking at maybe a half an inch to an inch. I think the weekend's looking better, but ensembles bring that stuff in a little quicker, so it still could be late Sunday. I'm thinking more like Monday. The 7-day forecast, we're going to leave it unchanged for now. We're going to get a couple of more model runs in here. You can see that the warmth is definitely returning, especially for Wednesday, and then scattered showers and storms possible at some point Sunday into Monday. I lean more toward Monday, even though the chances don't say that. But again, we're going to see how these trends continue. If they continue to push it a little further, we will continue to trend our forecast that way. Now, November 19th through the 25th, it looks a little bit above average on temperatures. We're going to see kind of a mix of conditions because we're going to see showers and storms getting, I think, pretty robust. And I think we'll see a severe weather threat out of this as well. We typically get one around Thanksgiving, it seems like, and we are in the third layer of green. So we're going to not only see the severe threat, but I think a heavy rain threat could materialize sometime next week, probably mid to late week. And let me think, is that, hold on, I got to look at my calendar. This is crazy. I don't know if Thanksgiving's next week or the week after. Okay, so it looks like, okay, we're good. It's not next week. Thank God for iPhones. Okay, so it looks like next week, pre-Thanksgiving, it could be really stormy. So we're not going to see. I can't get that far out yet. I can't go into 16 days from now. But as I showed you on the ensembles, it keeps the southwesterly flow, and that would indicate at least an active pattern, which when you're in an active pattern, you're still going to have days in between where it's not too bad. But I do think we are going to see things charge up as we get into next week. And of course, Tom and I will be here to cover it all. Happy Veterans Day to you all. Got a good frost in Tioga? Yes, indeed. We had frost area wide. I saw the lowest low temperature was on the camera. No, this is just in the camera network. It was 27 in LeCount, 28 in Leesville. We hit 30 out at the airport. And Essler Field, I believe, was in the upper 20s. I will look that up so I can give you that information. And then I'm going to let you go. While I'm here looking this up, remember, if you're looking for some Christmas lights and you're like, okay, I got to decorate this, I don't have time, Linder Lights, I'll add that link in the comments as well. I'm just doing it all, right? All right, so first off, Linder Lights, they're out there, they're installing. I think they still have availability out there, so you want to get with them as soon as possible to get on the books, because you know you're getting to that time of year where you want to get those up. So let me put this in the comments, and then I'm going to get you that low at Essler. Didn't freeze on Hill Street. Baby pool has water. Okay, all right. Hey, it's possible that there were spots that did stay just a shade above freezing. So let's see. Usually Essler's one of those that gets kind of dramatically cold. Yeah, 27 was the low out there. I knew it was in the 20s. Didn't know if they hit 27 or 28. Okay, so that's the thing. We're gonna get our Christmas lights. We're gonna go ahead and get in touch with Linder Lights, get the lights up, and we're going to be preparing for some storms, I think, in about a week's time or so, and then it's going to stay active through that next week. I will see you back here later. Going to record a hit for the 24-hour channel now. Tune into that. Download it on Roku, all that stuff. Download the SendLaw Weather app. Like, subscribe, share, whatever people are supposed to say, and I will see you here tomorrow.